Mary Berry is right here. She's back on our telly tonight, the new series of Best Home Cook, which started, of course, last week. It's very intense, isn't it? But it's the joy of cooking. It's the joy.
And it's proper home cooking, which
really
is
is
lovely. And I think that's what we are at home. We're not chefs, we're just good home cooks. And we cook from scratch.
Exactly. And so that's the thing about you, is you've encouraged, even I, you've encouraged people to actually get into the kitchen and say, do you know what, I can actually do this. And actually, it really doesn't matter if it goes wrong, because you just learn by your mistakes, don't you?
Oh, I mean, you do.
Yeah.
And I mean, this programme is so different. We've got 3 challenges, and I do the first challenge, and which I call the ultimate, which is a good recipe for entertaining.
Yes.
And they have plenty of time to practice at home. They can do it with confidence. It may be a family recipe that they all absolutely love.
Yeah.
And then we just make a note of which one we like best. And then individually. And then there's rustle up. And that's the sort of thing when you go to the fridge and there's one thing there, and you've got a limited other things in the fridge, and you've got to create something from it. Sure. Just what you'd have for supper, sort of thing.
You're looking and you say, I can't be bothered going to the shops, what have I got in here? And you've always got, it's what you say, you've always got your store cupboard essentials so that you can add to it and make something, hopefully, make something
Last
lovely.
week it was a pear, and there were all sorts of things for it. And then the last challenge, it is really, really difficult.
Yeah.
In as much as Angela sets it, and she gives them a very, very detailed recipe, and all they've got to do is to follow it.
Right, OK.
And
That's
there's
all.
no little sort of snags in it.
Right.
Something is left out. It isn't. Angela's a brilliant chef, and it's a well-written recipe. And they do it without us looking at them.
Ah, OK.
And so we have to judge it blind.
Right.
And remember, if they've come from the first 2 challenges, they are told that the weakest ones of those go into the last challenge. And so we don't see it, and it's in front of us, and we have to say which is the best or which is the worst, and that worst one
the least
goes
best.
Exactly.
The least best. And you always describe yourself as a cook.
Yeah.
You're not a chef. You are a cook. And you have actually changed the landscape. I mean, going back to sort of Bake Off, you know, that was I mean, nobody at the time would have ever thought that would have been this huge phenomenon and got everybody interested and everybody wanting to actually take those skills and use them themselves, which is great.
Yes, but the eliminator, that last challenge, when they are the weakest ones, and they know that one person is going.
Yeah.
And they all get rather upset about that.
Well,
and remember, they all live in a house together.
Exactly.
We've never been to that house, you know. The
Have you not?
judges
Did you
never
not
go.
go?
I mean,
Right.
Claudia would cause havoc there, wouldn't she?
She would.
She'd have the alteration, you know, the decor moved.
She would.
And she'd want to know what goes on behind the scenes. We don't know.
No, exactly.
You know, if you don't do well in that and you don't do well in the next one, you then go in the eliminator. It's so different, but it's such fun. And I find it so tense.
It's tense.
I do.
Where do you get your blinking energy from? You're extraordinary.
I'm really lucky. My mother died at 105, so you got me for a bit. And,
Good. I'm very glad about that.
I'm very well, and I have many friends that aren't so well, and so I'm very, very fortunate.
No, it's right. You're absolutely right. If you've got your health, but a lot of it has to do with your mental attitude as well. I mean, you're a very interesting woman, and you're interested in lots of things too.
I have a whale of a life, and I'm very appreciative.
Do you know, it's so lovely to have somebody saying, I'm having a good time, because so often people that I talk to are kind of struggling. God love them. You know, they're struggling. So it's lovely to see somebody.
And I have a lovely family, and
of course.
So I'm very lucky.
Yeah, which is great. Now, is it true you have never had a takeout? You've never had a McDonald's or a KFC or a Burger King or anything?
No, I took the children to McDonald's when they were young, you know, in gangs of them.
Oh, yeah.
But I haven't had a takeaway.
They're all right. Now and again. In moderation.
It's very easy for me to just rustle up something.
See, this is the thing.
I can
Why would you go out if you
yes.
can do it yourself? You
And
can
I
do
can
it.
follow a recipe as well, like the
Oh,
eliminator.
I think it's safe to say you can follow a recipe, Mary. Definitely safe to say. Are you still in touch with Lovely Mel and Sue? Do you still see them now and again? Because they adore you. Every time they're on the show, they're just always singing your praises.
We were a gang,
You were.
and now we're another gang, and it really is great. I mean, Claudia is the friend of all the competitors.
Sure.
And we three judges, we all get on. We've all got different expertise.
Good, isn't
I mean, Chris, there's nothing he doesn't know about vegetables and produce, and we just look up to Angela because
she's
she's
brilliant,
a
isn't she?
Michelin
She's fantastic.
chef.
She's proper.
And I'm just a plain cook.
You're not just anything. You're not just anything. Well, look, Best Home Cook continues tonight, isn't it? 8
o'clock
on BBC One. Mary is here. And of course, as we know, she put the Duchess of Cambridge's piping skills to the test before Christmas. It's Kate's birthday today, got a bit overshadowed by other news. So myself, Shayne and Dr Hilary are going to we're going to complete a cake. What's the trick, Mary? What should I be doing here now?
Well, you should be holding it properly for a start. Twist that round and press from the top, not the middle. Have you all got that?
Yeah, we've got that.
Come on, get going.
Right. OK, we'll put
And
30
keep
seconds
it
on the clock.
upright.
Upright. But it's not coming out, Mary. It's not coming out. Oh, it is now, look. Da-da-da-da-da. That's actually not as bad as I thought it would be.
There are some concentrating more than others.
Is this good, Mary? Is this good?
Not particularly, no.
But look, it's coming
I'm
out.
enjoying it.
It's squishing out.
What did I say about doing it from
You
the top?
said, I know, but I got confused. It's the
Have you
stress.
had a go before?
Never.
It's the stress of caking.
This is.
Now that's...
This is the first pipe.
well, it's doing all right. Come on, you haven't got that.
Okay.
Right, OK, that's time.
It's time. Oh,
I think mine's is the best because I've got fruit on it.
Yeah, but what a mess all around. I think it's pretty rubbish.
Is that rubbish?
Okay.
Mine is rubbish. What do we think?
What do we think?
Shayne, you're still doing it.
I am, but
Could you Shayne,
Stop.
come on, a bit of fruit.
I tell you why.
It's supposed to be celebration.
fruit.
Here comes the fruit. Okay.
Come on, fruit, come on.
Right, I'm going to keep cheating
You've got
then.
all sorts
I'm
of
going to put
things
things in
on
here,
that.
and I don't know what that is. Is that dinosaurs? Can we really give this to lovely Kate because it's her birthday?
Well, some of them would be very nice for a child, a small child.
small
But I think
starving
and if you don't hurry up, you're not going to... If I haven't got it all finished... Is yours finished?
Yes.
Do you want any squirty things on top or anything?
I'm going to do that. Look.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to do that. Who won, Mary? Who's the best?
If you're asking for the best piping skill, it was certainly Shayne.
Oh, you're
well
a
done.
sook. You're just a sook.
Yeah, but come on, a bit more fruit quickly, otherwise I'm not...
I was on the train yesterday, actually, just finding Kate's crest.
Oh,
So
and is that what that was?
that's what I was trying
You
just to
are
get the little bits there.
biggest
Yeah,
sook
or
in
coat
the
of arms.
world.
Yeah, you can make that up.
Absolutely
if you like.
ridiculous.
It was awful.
Honestly, that's very good though. I'm impressed.
Well, it would have been very good if it actually had happened.
Looked in
but
like that.